The New York Rangers let this guy walk. They didn't even sign him. And Ty freaking Ronning straight out of camp, straight on the score sheet, back-to-back goals. Breaking news, John Scott signs with Detroit, forces Felix Pox to shower or he will be cut. We should all thank John Scott for his time with Seattle and putting the stink away. John Scott headed to Detroit. He's coaching the enemy. It's true, the rumors are true. John Scott has decided to give us the middle finger. He apparently was not too happy about being fired, and he is now the head coach of the Detroit Red Wings, and you might have heard it on Twitter. There's rumblings he's getting paid like $8 or $9 million per. So it's time for me to announce our new head coach, and he was an assistant coach for the past few years. He's worked through the defensive side of the team. He was our captain for 15 plus years, and that is Oliver Ekman-Larsson. I've signed him to a 3-year deal worth $10 million per, making him the most expensive coach in the entire NHL. You guys wanted it. It made the most sense. He was already an assistant coach. Why not bring him on as a head coach? He's ready to go. He works the power play and the defensive lines. We got Ovechkin working the offense, obviously, and it seems to be working. Agent C scored 80 goals a couple of years ago. Now, also in the contention for head coach was Shane Doan, longtime Arizona Coyote. It didn't end up working out to bring him on as the head coach, but he was willing to go ahead and step behind the bench as an assistant since Oliver Ekman-Larsson is now the head coach. So our coaching staff, Shane Doan, longtime Arizona Coyote and Winnipeg Jet, Oliver Ekman-Larsson as the head coach, and Alexander Ovechkin as the power play and as the offensive coordinator. We got a good team on the ice, and we got an even better team behind the bench. Now that that's all out of the way, let's get into the video. So right away, we are going to start off with a comment from Brandon Barenfeld, our new director of hockey operations. He says, first off, I want to thank you for hiring me as the new director of hockey operations. It means a lot, and I won't let you down. Now, for as far as the team is going, keep it right where it is right now. You're winning games. Both Kristek and Brodziak are doing fine. Don't touch anything right now. Finally, Zarkov should be the backup. It's been fun with James Vignetti, and he is a legend, no doubt. But the team comes first, and Zakharov is way more reliable as a backup option. I agree with you. Director of Hockey Operations, you got it right. I agree. It's time to move on. James Vignetti is still killing it down there in the AHL, and who knows, maybe, just maybe, we'll see this guy in the postseason once again, because, I don't know, Big Mac sometimes is a little bit shaky in the postseason. Sometimes he gets injured, and sometimes James Vignetti has to come in and steal the show. Now, as for Brodziak and Kristek, I want to give Brodziak first-line minutes. That's my goal. I want to give him first-line minutes, something he has not had since coming to our team. Now, he's 24 years old. He's still got lots of time, but he's a little bit upset right now, so I'm going to give him first-line minutes. Now, as for Kristek, he's still down a little bit, but he is up. I think he was 85 or 86. He was really down in the dumps, but things are starting to get back to normal. He was a 91. He's now an 88, so I'm not too worried about anything right now. I'm feeling pretty good about the team, so stop the video right now, go get a snack, because we are going to get some serious simulation done in this video. And Junior Love, I was actually a little bit surprised at how positive the reaction was since trading for Junior Love. A lot of people usually don't like that, but it did make a lot of sense. It made a lot of sense for us, A, in the cap world, and B, because he wanted out of the New York Rangers organization, and we're going to play them on the 20th. So stop the video right now, go get a snack. We're going to get the entire year done in this video. Is there going to be a Kristek trade? I don't know what's going to happen. Let's go. Go get a snack. Let me know what you got in the comments. I really hope Junior Love just rips it up against the Rangers on the 20th. We also have a game against the Rangers next month in December, so let's see if we can light up the New York Rangers. And of course, we're going to see the traded players that we sent to New York, like Reginald Carney and all those picks. It's in MSG, a very historic arena. Now, again, we also have a game on December 6th, which is a day after my birthday, so hopefully the Storm Bears can give me a little bit of a late birthday present with a beating of the New York Rangers. But let's go here. MSG, a historic arena. Ty Ronning was let go by this team. Remember that, okay? Junior Love, Ty Ronning. Let's go. Period number 1. 0-0. Period number 2. I'm just waiting on Reginald Carney to score. All right, so it's 1-0 after 2 periods of play. Shots are really even, and Ernest Wall. There you go. Attaboy. And Vickers. Vic Nasty. There you go. Gets a big goal. I have a feeling they might tie this one up, so I wouldn't mind getting a goal from Junior Love in 3, 2, 1. Empty netter. Okay, maybe not. You know what? We got the victory. That's all that matters. I'm happy about that. So we're just going to go do a bit of a speed run here. We don't really need to do anything else. The team is doing really good right now, unless we lose 10 straight, which I don't see that happening because we are basically winning every single game right now. If we lose a bunch of games straight, I'll have a look at maybe making a move or changing up the lines, but as of right now, I don't need to do anything. We need to go to the playoffs, and we know a 7-0 win. There you go. And we need to win another Stanley Cup. That's simply it. There's nothing else to it. So Jeffrey was one of the guys we drafted last year in the second round, and a third for this guy who's 84, another guy from the Rangers. So he's got 19 points in 26 games. I don't really need a player like Irons. I don't really need him at all. Now, how's Reginald Carney doing? He's up to an 87, okay, and he's actually having a fantastic year. So he's almost got as many points as he had last year in 26 games. So, you know what? Good for him. You know, I really hope he does find a good home in New York because it was not working out. And if you remember, we traded Chad Morrow for him. Now, do we have a game against Montreal? Doesn't look like. Actually, yeah, we do. On the 11th, we do have a game against Montreal. So I want to slow sim that because Chad Morrow became quite the player for Montreal, and obviously Reginald Carney didn't really work out for us, which kind of sucked because I really wanted that to work out. But anyways, let's go. Let's see if Junior Love or Ty Ronning can get on the score sheet, and it's a 2-1 game. There you go. Kaputsa. That's a drafted player that unfortunately never really got to become anything for our team, but there you go. Craig Kaputsa scores on his old team, and Agent C gets on the score sheet. All right. Period number 2. All right, there you go. We come right back, and oh my God. The New York Rangers let this guy walk. They didn't even sign him. And Ty freaking Ronning straight out of camp, straight on the score sheet, back-to-back goals. Is this man going to get a hat trick against the Rangers? Please. Oh my God. All right, so they tie the game up. But Nick Beach, the greatest grade 9 science partner a guy could ever ask for, he comes through. So far, he has the go-ahead goal. 34-27 are the shots. Come on, Ronning, get that hat trick, baby. That's all I want. Put him on the first line with Agent C. Make something happen. Oh, Agent C gets one. I said, oh, like it's a bad thing that Agent C just scored, but 5-3, Ty Ronning with 2 goals. That is a beautiful thing. Agent C also had 2 goals, but Ty Ronning, baby, let's go. I think at this point, like I said, all I really want to do is get a bunch of simulation done. I just really want to move on to the postseason because we have one goal, and that is to win Stanley Cups. We have a 3-year window. Management is on my ass. They gave me a very strict deadline. All of you guys as well. They gave us all very strict deadlines. We are winning games and getting shutouts like it's not a big deal, by the way. That is 3 shutouts in our last 4 games because Big Mac is the GOAT. But 27-7-2, not a bad record at all. Another shutout. Oh my God. Big Mac, is he going to beat his NHL record of 16 shutouts? The way he's playing right now, getting shutouts like crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this month. Oh my God. Now, Agent C has a point per game, only 7 assists and 31 goals. That's so weird. The past couple years, he's been all about scoring, and he just does never want to pass that puck. That's just so weird. So looks like Agent C, wow, look at Gordy. Damn, Gordy Hamilton having quite a year, 32 points. Junior Love's got 30, and he's up to an 88. Do we move this guy up to the first line and move Vickers down? Oh man, what do I do? Maybe I'll do it for 1 month, okay? Let's put Junior Love on the first line for 1 month with Agent C. Let's just see how that works out. And if it's not really working out, we'll go ahead and put Vic Nasty back on the first line. Trevor Tkachuk having another really good year. He had 46 points last year, 28 already. Attaboy. Ernest Wall, there you go. Brodziak, 25 points. It's not bad. Could be a little bit better. He's up to an 86. Okay, Christek, 24 points. He's back up to an 89. That's good news. Nick Beach, 22. The Germinator boy slapping in and in. Let's see. Ty Ronings got 6 goals. What a beauty. Oh, man, this guy. All right, so what was I going to do here? Check out goalies. I want to check out the tendies. So Big Mac's got 8 shutouts in 33 games. The season's not even half over, and he has half the shutouts he needs to tie the NHL record. Now, granted, 5 of those came in the last 2 weeks, but still, he could do it this year. Also, let's have a look, just for fun, at the New York Rangers. How's Reginald doing? 25 points in 38 games. Not bad. Kaputsa's having a pretty damn good start to his Rangers career. Now let's go ahead and have a look at the NHL. I'm sure we're number 1 in goals. I don't think anyone else is even close. Yeah, we are miles ahead of everyone else. Tyson Jost has 20. There's a 3-way tie for second place for goals, and a bunch of people have 19. But you have a look at who's leading in points, and it's the stinkiest man of them all, Felix Pox. Looks like John Scott's doing the right thing over there in Detroit, because they have this Bork guy as well, who is a point per game. Who else do they have? I don't know who else is on their line, but I mean, it's looking like it's working out in Detroit, but I'm hoping that Agent C can really put more assists on the score sheet, and maybe he can come through and pass Felix Pox there, because I don't want Felix Pox to win the Art Ross. That just won't sit very well with me. So we're going to go ahead and make the move. We're going to put Junior Love with Brodziak and Agent C. So this is where Junior Love's probably going to play the majority of his career, on the center position with 32-year-old vet Agent C, Cedric Corey. So I wrote down their stats. We're gonna see what kind of production we're gonna get out of those two. I'm actually pretty stoked. Just to remind you, Junior Love had 30 points before going into this, and Agent C had 38 with 31 goals. So let's go ahead and slow sim the game against Detroit, because we have to. And the first game we lose 3-2. Okay, we're 0-1 with the roster experiment. There you go. We beat the Knights. That's what I'm talking about. My goal is to win Stanley Cups and beat the Golden Knights. That's all I want in life. That's it. That's all I want. I'm a simple man. That's not too much to ask for. Up against our former head coach, 6-time Stanley Cup champion, John Scott. Let's go. First period, and it's 1-0. Okay, they get one. Only 11 shots, and we started our backup. Okay. Interesting choice, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, head coach. Interesting choice. Period number 2. All right, still have not found the back of the net. 21 shots. They only have 16. One of these has to go in. Come on. As long as Felix Pox doesn't get on the score sheet. Christek! There you go. That's what I'm talking about. We tie the game up. This could be an overtime game. This could be an overtime game. Yes, no, maybe so. Absolutely. Go. Oh my God, never mind. Anthony Mantha spoils the overtime party. 31 seconds left. He gets the goal. Of course he does. Well, that sucks. I hate losing to the Knights, and I hate losing to the Red Wings. That one sucks. So I don't need to make any trades. Not really interested in trading anyone, so I'm probably going to be rejecting most of the trades that come our way. We're almost done the first month of simulation here. We lost against the Golden Knights. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Not good. So let's go ahead and compare our record and compare the stats after 1 month. That was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games. You know what? I don't know if 11 is really a good test. Let's go 15. So 11, 12, 13, 14... 15 games would be against the Avalanche. So let's go a little 15-game stint. I noticed we've lost a few more games than what we usually would lose, but actually, now that I said that, we won 3 straight. So this will be game number 15 against the Avalanche. Can we end it off on a winning note? Absolutely. 7-1. All right, so that's 15 games. Let's see what the stats are looking like, and let's break it down. So during that little experiment, Agent C went off, had 21 points. Junior Love had 13, which isn't that bad at all. He's up to a 90. So regardless, I think we have to play him on the first line. Vickers kind of struggled a little bit. You know, he's still not quite a point per game, but pretty close. And he's down to the second line. I think permanently now he's going to be a second liner. And we actually have to sign him after this year, which is a little bit concerning. And then Brodziak, he had 10 points in 15 games. So I'm still hoping, there's still hope for Brodziak, all right? He had 10 points in those 15 games, and we did go 10-4-1. So you know what? I'm pretty happy with how things are going. Let's just continue with it. Let's just go. We're doing good. We are tops of the NHL. Yeah, we are. 79 points. And as you can see, I wanted Cedric Corey to play a little bit more of a well-rounded game. He's now got 18 assists for 59 points. So I don't think we're going to do anything up until the trade deadline or even up until the end of the year. I said get your snacks. This could be a long one, but it actually might be a short one because we're just going through this thing real quick. We're obviously going to do some sort of a year-end kind of wrap up, all that kind of stuff, but let's just go to the playoffs, honestly. Let's just get going. I want to get there right now. Let's just get the rest of the year done. Of course, we're going to slow sim the game against the Detroit Red Wings. We lost a few weeks ago. Let's see if we can get our revenge here. Anthony Mantha ended up scoring with like 30 seconds left. Let's go. Period number 1, 0-0. Period number 2. Okay, going into the third, and it's a 2-1 game. Agency and Nick Beach. There you go. He gets a goal with 5 minutes left, and that was the game winner. Anthony Mantha gets another one, but it didn't matter because my science partner comes through clutch with a big goal, and that is how you win a hockey game. It looks like we're well on our way to another President's Trophy, but I want to mention one thing right now, and that is not acquiring Logan Brown. I want someone crazy enough to go out there and make a Seattle Storm Bears best of. I want to end off the series with an epic montage going through all the highs, all the lows throughout this entire series, and I think that would be a blast. So if someone's crazy enough to start working on it now, going through all the videos, and maybe if it's good enough, I might pay you. I might throw some PayPal money your way, because there's what, 65 episodes? So I think we're going to be close to 70 episodes once this thing's over. So if someone's crazy enough, some sort of a video editor out there, let me know. Hit me up on Twitter or Snapchat, and maybe we can work something out. Because I really want to end off the series with a bang. I think going out with a crazy montage would be awesome because I have something planned that's very, very, very cool for the end of the series. So if there's anyone out there, please let me know. But let's go up against Chad Morrow, period number 1. Trevor Tkachuk, the better Tkachuk. There you go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's a 1-0 lead going into the second. It's a 3-0 lead, Cam Brodziak and Graham, and it's a 5-0 game. Demlo and Quinn Hughes, there you go. I haven't even really talked about Demlo at all. He was that draft pick that we had last year who was 81 out of the draft, and I'm actually not even going to look at the stats right now because we are so close to getting to the end of the year. Is there any games I want to slow sim? Yeah, you know, we'll go against the Golden Knights, and we will end off this episode after we go ahead and we do a little bit of a season wrap-up. Now, I mean, I said this one would be a long one, but we're really cruising right along here. Losing a couple games straight, but we come back with a couple of wins. Nope, just kidding. Another loss. Okay, not really that great to end off the year with some losses. Not super cool. We've lost 3 of our last 5, which is a little bit concerning. Let's get back into the winning ways here against the Vegas Golden Knights. Can I get an overtime game? I want some overtime magic, especially against the Knights first period. Ooh, 3-0. Quinn Hughes, Junior Love, and with 1 second left, Vic Nasty. There you go. Period number 2. All right, 0-0. Nothing happened in that period. Going into the third, at this point, I wouldn't mind a bit of a comeback here because I want an overtime game, but Junior Love is like, yeah, no, not happening. Absolutely not. He gets his second of the night. There you go. 2-goal performance. This guy is the future. Another reason why I wanted to acquire Junior Love is because, obviously, agency, he may look immortal right now, but he's not going to be around forever. So that means that eventually he is going going to retire, and then Junior Love is going to have to take over this team. So we got 2 games left. We need 2 wins to hit 60 on the year. What's that going to be, like 10 years straight with 60 wins? Can we do it here up against the Chicago Blackhawks? And Junior Love, he's on a tear right now. He gets another one, his 3rd goal in 4 periods of hockey going into the 2nd. Nothing happened in the 2nd frame. Come on, guys. I wouldn't mind an overtime game here, just for some fun. Let's spice it up a little bit, but maybe Big Mac is just too damn good. He's not going to allow a goal in the 3rd period. Agent C, he gets 1. Junior Love and Cedric Corey, a match made in heaven, and 3 minutes left. That looks like it's another shutout for Big Mac. There you go. That's all it takes. 3-0. That's 59 wins. Now, can we hit 60 against the Edmonton Oilers, who just hit 50 wins? Now, if we don't win this game, that'll be our 20th regulation loss of the year. I don't like that. 20 regulation losses doesn't look that good on our record. You know what looks good? 60. 60 is way better than 20. Period. Number 1 against Connor McJesus, and we're down by 2. Conklin and Puljujärvi. Period. Number 2. Oh, 5-2. Brodziak and Corey. Ouch. This game is all but over. We made it interesting, but yeah, 59 wins, 20 losses. That kind of sucks. So who do we got in round number 1? That was a speed run, and we got the Vegas Golden Knights. If we're going to go on another run towards the Stanley Cup, I want to beat the Vegas Golden Knights. Okay, that's just beautiful. So this video isn't going to be crazy long like I thought it was going to be, but let's have a look at the playoff tree. Looks like Agent C had 90 points. All right, so let's see who we got here. So Detroit didn't even make the postseason. Oh my God. John Scott, what's going on, buddy? You're a way better head coach than that. So if we get past Vegas, we're going to go up against Edmonton or Vancouver. And we've played, I think, everyone. Is there any team we haven't played in the Western Conference in the playoffs? I don't know. Have we ever played the Ducks? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. So you guys can let me know in the comments about that. Let's have a look. I believe we won the Presidents. Oh yeah, by a mile. Absolutely. Goals for, we scored 270, and that is top of the league by a long shot. Goals for per game, you guessed it, we are number 1. Goals against, 162. The Wild and the Oilers allowed less goals than us. We're actually tied with the Oilers. So the Wild, who do the Wild have in net? That's right, the Wild have the Frenchest goalie of all time, a Simon Adomon. That's right, we ended up trading him to the Minnesota Wild. Power play goals, we were not even up there, which is a little bit concerning. So how was our power play? Our power play was, okay, so it was okay. It was like top 10, 23%. How was our PK? I feel like our penalty kill would be pretty good. And it is number 4, right behind the Vegas Golden Knights. All right, so it looks like we were a little bit better on the road this year, which is a little bit weird. Same thing with Vegas. So they actually start the series on the road, obviously, but at home, they're not good either. So if we can win the first 2 games in our arena and then head back to Vegas, they don't play very good in front of their home fans. You could see maybe get your brooms out, maybe a bit of a sweep going on. So remember when I said point scoring is going to go down? This is what I meant. A lot of people not even cracking 70 points. So let's have a look here. The star of the show, Agent C, with another 60 goal year, 90 points. Oh man, this man, unbelievable, still has yet to register a shorthanded point in his entire career, which is quite interesting, but 62 goals, there you go. Now how long is it going to be until he starts to decline? Who knows? We also have to give him a contract extension for next year, but it's okay because he's a little bit older, so he might want a little bit less, maybe 10 million. But Junior Love, 64 points, not a bad sophomore season at all. He had 1 shorthanded goal this year, 7 game-winning goals, 28 goals, 36 helpers, plus 58. Cam Brodziak still hasn't gotten back up to his original overall, and he's down to an 86, but he had 58 points, which is pretty damn good. Ernest Wall, that's what I'm talking about, buddy. He had a breakout season last year, and he continued it this year with a career high in points, 54. There you go. Trevor Kachuk on the third line. He outscored Vic Nasty for a career-high 52 points. So Vic Nasty looks like he kind of struggled since being put down on the second line. Kind of looked like that entire line struggled a little bit. Hamilton started off the year really hot and then kind of fizzled out. But I think he's around a 50-point guy, which isn't bad at all. Nick Beach, 41 points. That's awesome. Christek, only 40. Okay, interesting. That is a career low for Christek. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Lapaninin. That's the best name ever. Lapaninin. He has 37 points. Not bad. The Germinator has kind of a setback year. 37 points. Quinn Hughes has 35. Boyce, 32. Damian Demlo has 28 points in his NHL debut in his rookie season. 84 overall. It's not bad. Ty Ronning, not a single assist on the year. What a legend. Oh my God. 13 goals. He's like, I'm too old. I'm 35. I'm not going to pass the puck anymore. No way. Not happening. So rookie skaters, that's not bad for this guy. Not bad at all. A 37-point rookie campaign. Not bad. Not bad whatsoever. So, looks like Big Mac McKenzie, 13 shutouts on the year, 52 and 16. He's kind of like fine wine. He gets better with age. Zakharov there, 7 and 4. So, let's have a look at the entire NHL. I assume he's going to be number 1 in wins. He is, 52. And remember how a few episodes ago I said that there would be a lot less goal scoring, and there was a comment that said that goalies get really overpowered, and you can see it here. Look at how many goalies had 10 or more shutouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goalies had 10 or more shutouts. That's ridiculous. So that's why there's going to be less goal scoring. I highly doubt there's even a 100-point scorer this year. If there is, yeah, not even close. So it looks like we won the Art Ross and the Calder again. But there you go, not even a 50-goal scorer. So Agent C is just a freak of nature, but no one else even hit 90 points. So remember back in the day when Tarasenko, Ovechkin, Agent C, Crosby, all those guys were getting 115 to 120 points a year? That's just not happening anymore. Even a franchise guy like Lafreniere is only getting 77 points at 94 overall. So this is where there's a lot less goal scoring and the goalies become very overpowered. But another Art Ross and another Agent C to add to the hardware collection. There you go. Rookie goalies, any crazy rookies out there? Let's see who's going to win the Calder. Looks like Tarnasky. Damn. Medium franchise. Okay, so that's right. This was when they drafted. So this was the year that we drafted that goalie. Who do we trade him to? Oh God. Who do we trade our franchise goalie to? Was it Colorado? I gotta have a look. But anyways, that was when we traded the franchise goalie. We drafted him in this year. There was 2 franchise guys in the first round, and this was one of them. Yeah, so Cowan went to Colorado. He's up to a 91 now. So franchise goalies, they definitely grow, obviously. And there he is. Vasilevsky still killing it at 38 years old. So is there really any NHL players that we still recognize that are still really, really good? Let's see. Most of these guys, they're all created players. Robert Thomas and Patrick Laine, okay, they're still out there. Lafreniere, Connor McDavid is still there, but for how much longer? Most of the players are drafted. Clayton Keller is still a beast, 69 points. So you can see Chad Morrow, one of the players that we signed in free agency, along with Christek. He's turned out to find a good home there in Montreal. Could be the captain. And I mean, even look at this, like Jack Hughes, 95 overall, only 68 points. So the goal scoring is down. This could be the last time we see Agent C hit 60 goals. If you enjoyed the video, let me know. If you're crazy enough to go ahead and make a montage, also let me know. Hit me up on Twitter. If you're a video editor or something like that, please let me know. I think that would be awesome, especially with what I have planned. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm not even going to hint at it because it's so cool. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the postseason.